Buying a car in Carvana was so easy. I was able to finance it through them.
Whoa, wait, you mean finance?
Yeah, finance. Got pre-qualified for a Carvana auto loan, entered my terms, and shot from thousands of great car options all within my budget.
That's cool, but financing through Carvana was so easy.
Financed. Done. And I get to pick up my car from their Carvana vending machine tomorrow.
Financed.
Right, that's what I said.
You can spend time trying to pronounce financing, or you can actually finance and buy your car today on
Carvana.
Financing subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This podcast is supported by FX's English Teacher. Last year's critically acclaimed series returns to follow Evan, Gwen, and Marky as they vie for their students' divided attention. See why Cosmopolitan called its premiere season a masterclass of comedy, while Glamour raved it's the year's funniest and most heartwarming new comedy series. FX's English Teacher returns tonight at 9 on FX. All episodes streaming on Hulu.
This episode is brought to you by Alpacalypse, Blue Alien Fox, Devon Harkenrider, DJ Rink, Gluthoric, Himauto Raven, Yargonaut, Kaoera, Kethri, Mewcow, Nibris, Pylon Dyke, Renee E, Rouge Soul Eater, Sean, aka Timtar, The Chosen Drifter, Viv, and Vixa Rose. Episode 6, The Burning Truth, Part 2. It seems too big, this beast unleashed, that dines on you at every feast. It holds your throat but calls you free, afraid one look will let you see. For deep inside this monster's gut, you'll find the promised doors are shut. It says your speech is yours to give, but say wrong word and you won't live. They'll send us all to fight the other, just hoping that we won't discover the truth behind each mystery, that none of us are truly free. But time will write each and every name, so we must fight to ink the shame, so those who sold us out to greed will become the very devil's feed.
I like these two together, like part one's poem and part two's. Loving.
Very good.
Loving. Really fueling the fire of my rage at the world right now, and I really love it.
I don't mind a bit of rage.
This is great.
Against said machine.
Yeah.
But we shall see what that means. If indeed it means anything.
Oh, I thought you would, like, you kind of machine and then means kind of rhymed.
I'm just going to rhyme for this entire episode.
He's about to start rapping.
Except I don't really know of any rhymes for episode. I mean, there's mode.
No.
Toad, road. There's heaps.
There were actually so many more options.
So many others, but I looked
there
at
were many
Indy and
other
thought,
roads he could have taken.
She'll get me.
Welcome back to the Girls Who Don't D&D podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Corey, and with me, as always, are the girls.
Indy playing Rue. Stacey playing Thistle.
Lana playing Biddy.
I didn't write anything else. That's it. I'm on my own. I thought, you know what I'm going to do? At the start of this episode, I'm going to say, hey, girls, you start the episode.
Okay, ladies. So first up, we have our shout outs because we like to throw the love back to the people that are loving us.
Yes, we do.
I'll get started. I would like to shout out Lee Salulu, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly because that's hilarious and I love it, over on our Instagram account, who said, amongst many other lovely things, that we make them laugh even on bad days. And
thank you. We love that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Especially because, like,
great feedback.
Yeah, and reading through comments from our listeners is something that makes me smile on bad days.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to shout out to, I'm flashing back a little bit here, guys.
Ooh.
It is on Patreon.
Patreon.
Still, actually, yeah.
Still? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. In our, I don't even know what this is in. I think it's in chats. But Stephen McLaren said, just listening to episode 38, so going back to the last one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Was so happy to hear when Freya actually used her acrobatic and sneak attack to rescue her mum. And I remember that moment, and yes, it would definitely make an amazing film scene, and we're still charging for that. aiming for that.
Even the fact that you
What are you doing that I don't know
like
about?
charging forward.
Oh my
I see
gosh,
what
you're
you mean.
charging for-
You've made a
That's
film
why I
that
was
I
like-
don't know about?
That's why I was like, when I said charging that, I was like, aiming for that? Because I can see how that would be wrong.
If you made a home movie of you doing that maneuver, and then I acrobatically did a backflip over the thing and I did a
Hey,
sneak
there's an
attack,
idea.
I would charge for that.
Yeah, and then you got like some terrible dodgy backgrounds, like
Yeah.
props happening and like a plastic
1980s.
sword.
Just like an
Yeah.
old gym mat from an old school.
Yep, definitely. You in some sort of homemade Freya outfit.
I actually would pay money to see
Leotard.
that.
Fund my hospital bills.
A leotard, please. And any sort of Frilly de Monte thing going on.
with not a very good like green screen in there as well. Like you can clearly see.
I'd like paint the background, paint a boat.
Oh my God, yes. And then you just got Ben in the background swapping out different paintings as the scenes go.
Like upside down in my tutu.
Well, that's not available on our Patreon, but if it ever becomes available on our Patreon,
If you want it.
I would love to see you just doing old scenes.
Oh my God, make a home movie. If I had time.
Well, I hope that's something you consider for the future.
I'm all in.
Let's see.
I'm going to help you
That
direct
sounds
it.
fun.
You know what? I will go to a secondhand shop and find a 1980s Betamax Video 8, whatever I can find, camera that barely survived, just so you don't have good quality. We're not doing
Oh
this
my
in
God,
4K.
we
There's
just
no
chucked
K.
one out.
Oh, no.
Literally in the tip, gone. What do you do with them?
What do you do with them?
Well, you film these sort of things.
But then how do you get it onto anything?
But that is an issue.
Nothing talks to each other anymore.
No.
We'd find a way to show your 0K film. So
Amazing.
This could be hilarious.
So good.
low def 80s Betamax.
Well, I'm going to shout out Mark Aversa from our 2022 Patreon shout out pool. Didn't say anything, didn't do anything, but that's all. Sometimes that's all it takes is a Patreon pool to get shouted out.
And yet you are wrong. How about that? You're actually wrong about this. They have provided a voice.
What?
It is, I think, in our future.
You're kidding.
There you go. You just stumbled upon
Sorry,
one of the voices.
Mark.
Just
And
badmouth
thank
Mark
you
for not doing
Like,
enough.
Mark, all you do is give us a little bit of money. Fuck you.
Yeah. All you do, Mark, is provide
Say
voices on
more.
a regular basis.
Actually, God, Mark, I'm so sorry. We don't know what happens behind the scenes.
That's so
We
true.
literally
kind of
just
the
get to
shtick,
rock
yeah.
out.
Yeah, we turn up.
Have a great time. Fuck shit up.
My shout outs also to Mark. Thank you so much for the many voices you've provided. 6 or 7 by now. And the discussions we've had via email that are becoming increasingly personal because we care. We care about
my
each other. Thank you for all the things you've said. Sorry, Stacey, have you got anything else to add?
No.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
I just feel so bad.
These intros are harder to do than you think, aren't they?
What do you mean? I think we're killing it.
Yeah, you nailed it.
What goes next? Hang on.
Yes, what goes next?
Insert Sam's recap from the last episode.
And here she is.
Hello.
The girls find themselves inside the palace that once belonged to Queen Mondia, but has been overrun by someone the girls will try and name shortly. Before them are 4 doors, a hallway, a seat of some description, a book and a pen, and a portrait of the aforementioned queen from younger years. Behind them, though, is a prison where loved ones wait in dreams. Biddy's husband, Thistle's companion Nettle, and Rue's dog Stella. Speaking of Stella, the heavens themselves, or something similar, have flicked a tiny piece of cosmic debris into harm's way. Everything hinges, once again, on the shoulders of 3 powerless gods in the bodies of an aging monk, a warlock in fairy clothes, and a ranger with a reflection.
And also, what do we want to find out this episode?
We normally do that at the end.
Well,
You can do it now.
I'm here to fuck up. I'm just messing shit up. I'm changing things around.
We're going
I'm-
to find out what's in
I'm
the
shaking things up
Yeah,
around
yeah.
here.
shake and bake.
Shake and bake, baby.
And doing it at the beginning of the episode means we might be more focused because we're deciding
Yeah.
what we want to kind of look to.
Yes.
Exactly.
And this is a 2-parter, so I think you're right. I
A
think we do it
two-parter
now.
with 4 doors.
That's right. 1, I want to find out what's behind the door.
2.
How many doors are there? Is it 4? As previously hoped.
The painting.
Yes, I was just about to
Why
say.
is that there?
And why would you keep that? Surely you would like swap the portrait out.
Maybe she, mate.
Is our
This-
goodie actually a baddie?
Exactly.
Wow, you were quick to throw that person under the bus.
We've got
They
lots
may
of
just not have changed the
questions.
portrait.
Nah, they're making all these changes.
You haven't even
They're
looked at
gonna-
the portrait.
Yeah, it's the
We're
queen.
going to. We haven't started the episode yet. We're just.
I know, I'm waiting
this is
for you
what we're
guys.
going to do. No, we're still running
We're
the
introducing.
introduction.
Completely
We're doing
in
the thing
charge.
you asked us to do.
I'm waiting.
All right, should we start the episode? We can do it without him.
Are you ready to start the episode?
Excuse me. I'm pretty sure you guys get to ask me if I'm ready to play.
I was going to say, all right, Corey, are you ready to play?
It's just 3 girls, a dragon, and a handful of dice. Some guys telling stories, I'm sure they'll be nice. There will be monsters, and magic, and fire and ice. But it's mostly 3 girls, a dragon, and dice.
Are we always supposed to be that enthusiastic?
It's just never been asked
Sorry, it's
before.
never been asked. It's a bit normal for me. Normally they're like, Corey, just do your fucking job.
Right, more funny things, Corey. Be more interesting. I'm yawning over here.
I'm sorry, there's something wrong with my body, hey? It is alarming.
It's a thing.
I'm like, I can't help this.
When we last left our episode, you were searching for the mysterious leader of an organisation, the person known as, well, you know what? You tell me what they were called.
Celine Dion.
Castor oil.
Celestron.
Celestron, who had taken over the city of...
Euphasiki.
Yufasaki?
I'm trying to think of another pronunciation because
they're
it's
all
always
correct.
different.
They're always correct.
Yeah, but I was trying to get my own unique one because they had different ones. It doesn't matter. Go. Keep going.
And yet you were still right, whatever you did. And they also sent its previous leader, Queen Mondia, into hiding. You had found a way into the palace and a hallway where you believed the leader to be, or at least something very magical, very magically powerful. Unfortunately, that's where it got messy with strange noises coming from some of the rooms you were trying to investigate. You found a way up the stairs involving breaking lots of things downstairs and then running.
Clever.
Power of distraction.
Quite a plan.
That is
I
quite a
was
plan.
invisible. Still am.
Still it is invisible.
I don't know how that wasn't a good plan.
Well, no, it got you up the stairs.
Yeah.
As far as we know, this plan is working perfectly.
At the base of the stairs stood a guard. He wasn't a particularly confident individual, but with his personal fears hidden behind a well-pressed uniform and a modicum of power, Spencer Carnus was looking for problems to improve his lot in life. But the modicum of power had been given to him by the very same individual who had also made it clear that he did not have the power to use the stairs. There was a metaphor in there somewhere, but it was beyond him. Still, he was sure he heard something, footsteps rushing up those stairs, and that did not seem right. So now he had a choice, and it was not about right or wrong. It was about risk. Should he gamble what he had against what he wanted?
There are 4 doors. What would you like to do?
Look at the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't fool us with your fancy words.
I've got questions as to why on earth you would keep that.
Yeah.
It's just...
Does it look covered in dust or does it look cared for?
I'm going to roll
Dusty.
Arcana. I'm going to roll Arcana.
Ooh.
Go ahead. How'd you go?
I got...
Wow, that's
5.
That was some... You were really leaning into the tension there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Nah.
I can hear the drum roll in the background.
We'll be right back after these messages. What did you get in the end?
5.
We'll be right back. It's what you can tell. There is something you can tell even with that crappy roll. This isn't the Queen Mondia you remember seeing before.
Oh.
It does look exactly like her minus the metal plates that were all over her face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember when she speaks, it's almost like in our minds.
Yeah.
I straight up did not remember metal face plates over her face, so I'm very grateful for this interaction.
If you had have asked me to describe her, I would have completely forgotten that. So I am glad. So we have a fresh face.
Why?
Unaltered Queen Mondia.
Why did she have metal plates over her face?
I don't know. I do know. You don't know.
Hey, Corey. Can you let me know?
No, it's just not how this works. I'll just text you.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like we so often forget to do what later is pointed out to be obvious. Maybe,
We do.
can I just suggest
That was a great interjection.
we do. Dead end wall painting. You know how sometimes in like creepy old places there's like a secret door?
Yeah, we should move the painting.
Move the painting or like lift the flowers up, see if the wall opens.
Yeah, let's fuck around with some shit there.
I am so with you.
In the fucking up shit department.
Yeah.
Okay, you push portraits, you move the pot of flowers. There's a book there as well.
There's a side table.
There's a side table, sorry. The book is on top of the side table, not just, around. There's a little quill with ink for, I guess, writing in the book. The portrait doesn't have eyes that move or anything else that I could have stolen from another TV series or book or whatever. It doesn't change. What else is there? Oh, the chair. The chair is red velvet and remains so.
Just decor. Okay. Look, but if we hadn't have checked that, we never would have known.
Exactly right.
No.
Okay, so
should we open the door with no noise?
Tulips, by the way, if you're wondering what the...
I drew them as tulips last time. I did pay
there you
attention.
go. Just want to keep...
Consistency.
Yeah. Just a bowl of tulips.
No continuity errors here.
So I guess we're running out of things to do, but we better go through a door, huh?
Yep, let's do it. I'm excited. It's no noise. It could be the quiet room.
Are we going the nothing room?
The nothing room.
No.
The nothing room.
Who's going through first? Are we sending invisible lady in first so that if there is someone there, they see no one opening the door? And we can just stand to the side?
A good idea.
Yeah.
Are you okay to do that?
Sure.
Great. I'll go in next.
Which door was it, Paul? I was waiting and listening and then I just gave up. What door?
The second one on the right. Thank you, with no sound.
Hopefully our listeners don't feel that way.
Well, it was a long road to opening a door.
Strategically.
And the door is locked. No, it's open. The door opens rather easily.
Did you think to get a key?
Well, your experience with keys recently has probably made you a little bit averse to them. Not Mark averse, who's just a lovely man.
Yes, that was really well played.
Aww.
My notes say, in capital letters, this is really important, describe silence. The door opens in near silence. Just a little creak.
Yep.
What you see is almost beyond comprehension. Stepping into this space, this literal space, you find yourself feeling as though you are floating among the stars. Colourful clouds of nebulous gas wash past your faces, stars twirl around you, planets swing around them. You drift through a ring of rocks that loop around one of the bigger planets. You can even touch them and they spin at the end of your fingers. But this interaction doesn't seem to be permanent. You are in a three-dimensional star chart. A tiny comet drifts by, barely missing Rue's nose. You see it head towards a star and get caught in its gravity, looping around behind it. And then it's gone. But an immense field of debris, rocks, molten material comes swinging back around, straight towards you. Bigger and bigger now until, when they're about to smash into you, they stop and reverse, and the whole thing starts again. What would you like to do?
This is interesting because her name's Celestial Space.
Good connections.
That's all I got though. But I've noted that it's interesting.
I've put it in my interesting column.
It's just like on a loop, like it just...
Sounds a bit boring, to be honest.
It's a little bit boring. Rue.
Well, it just happens over and over again.
Yeah.
So what's that meant to mean?
It's like this session.
Okay, that's enough, everyone.
Sorry, Mum. Back on track.
I got the chiropractor at 4. I don't have time for your shit.
Exactly.
No, don't you exactly her. You were just a part of it.
I know. We're on each other's side.
I love it when someone flips and goes, yeah.
Exactly.
And you're like, no, I'm angry at both of you. She's angry at you.
Yeah. None of this is my fault.
I'm not angry at all, obviously. That
Just disappointed.
Not even disappointed. Actually, couldn't care less. I'll miss my chiropractor. I have so much fun. But
we came from space in this season.
Weren't we on a
spaceship?
Yeah, I just don't know if Rue would refer to it as this season.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes. So I'm wondering if that's a portal of some sort to somewhere. Could it be a portal? Could it be Celestron herself?
It reverses again and you see everything go backwards and start again. And you see this belt of rocks spinning before your face and planets moving around and this comet head around behind the star and debris splashes back towards you. A planet destroyed.
Is it a different planet every
It's-
time destroyed?
Well, it's hard to see. It goes behind the star.
I'm going to roll investigation. Yeah, and I want to see if I recognize that planet.
That you can't see that's behind the star?
That one? Can't see it's behind the star. What'd you roll?
A 19.
Can't see it's behind the star. What you do notice, though, is you recognize some of the stars instead. I mean, when you're busily looking for this planet, you can't see it because it's not behind the star.
Yeah.
You can see the star fields. You recognize those.
Like
Or some of them.
constellations?
Depends on the angle. Yeah, like constellations, but from where you are, one of them stands out, but
Do we recognise them from being on the boat when we got out of our prison?
No, they're just places you'd recognise from being on this planet. If you're in certain points, you'd have to be in a certain point in order to understand it.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe like interacting with certain constellations will take us to certain places or points or something.
And I feel like you said at the start you can touch things.
Yeah, there were some rocks right in front of your finger, part of the, we have an Oort belt in our solar system, which is just a collection of rocks and everything. It's sort of like that. And when you touch it, they spin around, but you can't push them out of place or anything like that. You can't go, you can't go and bounce a planet or anything.
Yeah,
that would be so much fun.
I'm going to reach out and touch it.
Which bit?
Can I touch the planet?
Yes. Which one?
The one that eventually ends up behind the star, because it goes behind.
It's always behind the
it's
star.
always behind.
You
So
haven't
I
yet
thought-
seen it, yeah.
Maybe the comet?
Maybe the comet, yeah.
The comet.
You want to touch it?
Yeah.
It doesn't change. Like it spins a bit more, but you watch as it goes right around that star again and smashes into something, and you just see debris coming out again from behind the star.
I'm wondering if it's a prophecy or if it's already happened. If I'm seeing something that's already happened or something that's going to happen. Can I roll history?
Yeah.
To see if there's something that may have already happened? 5.
To your knowledge, there's never been a prophecy on Kaylee that had anything to do with comets.
Okay.
Which is strange because it is something that does come up in a lot of different prophecies, but there's nothing that stands out not in history anyway.
Girls, come touch some stuff.
Do we want to stay in here? Like, do we think that this has anything to do with Celestron?
I think there's more stuff to touch.
Okay. You just want to poke some things and see what happens?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to touch the ringed planet, I guess. You described a ringed planet.
Makes a nice little ting sound.
Okay, so really nothing. Okay.
All right, should we go?
I just feel like there's more here. But hold on, let me just...
Like it's hiding something within the space?
Should we move to the other side?
Sorry, this whole time I've actually been assuming when you said like space and emptiness that you can't walk in the room because you just kind of fall or float around or something.
I think you can float. It feels like floating anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Oh, we can move.
So we can go in that room then?
Yeah.
All right, I want to go in the room and see if I can see the
three-dimensional
planet.
space.
Yeah, no, I know, but I didn't know about weight and... Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm guessing a swimming motion.
Yeah, I'm picturing breaststroke.
Yeah.
You can do a swimming motion if you wish.
Okay, well, we're all going to...
It's technically not necessary, but you can do it.
I'm going to do it anyway.
I thought you might.
And maybe just like a butterfly, just the really impressive one.
Right.
Oh, God,
Because it's
yeah.
not
Because
gonna-
you love butterflies.
Yeah,
That's the reason.
sure. Whatever gets
Where
me
would
there.
you like to go in this room?
I want to go see the planet that's hiding.
Oh, the one that gets destroyed.
Yes, I want to see what planet keeps getting destroyed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because that might give me a bit more information.
Yeah, sounds good.
Who's going and who's staying?
We're all going to go together. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if we go, will the door shut behind us?
Actually,
and are we going
yes.
to be stuck in here?
Correct.
Maybe one stays.
Someone
Holds the
stays.
door open.
Okay, who stays?
I will stay.
Yeah. Should we also tie some rope between us?
Oh, I love you.
No, because
Oh,
what
God.
if we float out into space and then
get
we never
lost.
come back?
Let's just hold hands.
Because I really did think this was a finite
quicker.
space. Okay, you guys
Yeah.
hold hands, but I'm going to stay. So do you want me to?
I don't think Corey's going to let us fly up into space. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Faith.
I will make you a promise right now that in this room it is not possible for you to fly out in
Yeah.
space.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
it is a
That's
finite
I've
space.
never done that before,
Yep, great.
but in the,
Hang on, this room or the room we're talking about?
I am going as far as saying I'll do something I've never done before. I will promise you will never fly off into space.
Okay, cool.
Oh, bold.
Fingers across, asterisks. Okay. Now, I can't really guarantee that, but it seems like something that's not going to happen.
Like the whole void is
Cool.
actually...
Just flying off in space.
Flying off in space,
That's
yeah.
true, yeah. The Void available on Patreon.
Thistle pushed away from the floor. Her arms could have moved gracefully through the floating toys of a solar system. Instead, she flung herself awkwardly through the stellar mess like a brave hero trying to slam both shoulders back into place after a double dislocation, but in reverse. Still, she was swimming in the stars. But some part of her, in a moment of galactic self-sabotage, denied her this moment of joy. A little voice chose that particular piece of time to whisper, "Did you just watch her die?" She fought the voice, smothered it, so her nightmares spoke instead. Now she saw it, the two people stumbling on the water's edge, the slip, the fall, the hands reaching or holding, the panic, the shame, the faces. Oh my, she did see the faces. very clearly. All 3 of them. And that's when the memories decided to let her go back to the stars. But the echo remained.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
When your investors, customers, and workers demand more from your business, make it happen with SAP. The AI-powered capabilities of SAP can help you streamline costs, connect with new suppliers, and manage payroll, even when your business is being pulled in different directions. To deliver a quality product at a fair price while paying your people what they're worth too, so your business can stay unfazed. Learn more at sap.com/uncertainty.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
Biddy, when they move around, the star stays exactly where it is for you. You can't see around it. And had you not all moved, they would have gone with you together. It's this unusual sort of puzzle that it depends upon who stays and who goes. But from where you go, it does allow other people to move around and see a different perspective. Rue, you now see some of the stars behind the planet. So you can see beyond this star and beyond that. And now you see more constellations that you recognize because you've seen them all from Kaylee. There is a little planet on the other side, and you watch as this comet smashes into this planet and in reverse and smash again and then reverse and then smash again.
Yeah, which means this is Kaylee.
Means Kaylee's going to have a comet smash into it.
If it's predicting the future.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't happened.
I think you guys are watching it collide with the planet, and then it rewinds, and then it collides with the planet, and then it rewinds.
I wonder if there's any... How do we know when this is? Is there a countdown clock somewhere?
Yeah, there's
I mean, you haven't looked around the room at all.
Yeah.
Apart from the starry part, which is very impressive. It'd be hard to take your eyes off it.
I'm going to roll perception and see what I can see around the room. 20!
Oh!
Fuck.
Yeah.
Puzzle master.
She can have a song every time she does.
She glances across and she sees her countdown clock.
She comes in and solves puzzles really fast. Puzzle master.
Well, she was the one that suggested someone say it back, which is the only reason that you could shift perspective. So she's...
That's 2 things in a row.
Just crushing it.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Unfortunately, you find nothing. No, there is a table on the other side of this room, which just looks like an old wooden table and has a book on top of it. It's a room that seems like somebody's been doing a lot of math in here. Devices, things that you can look through. Somebody has used this room to study the stars.
Awesome. I'm going to go have a look at the book.
The booklet is mostly maths, physics, high-level stuff. You can probably see some drawings that include stars and planets. Among the limited words available, there is a single phrase that stands out and it has a line through it. And it says, "The stars will lie to mark their days."
The stars will lie to mark their days.
Uh-huh. She's got a song.
Keep going, guys. This is good.
I don't know if it's a great song.
Do you believe I just made that up on the spot?
You did great.
A little bit can. Yeah.
Can't.
I'm still waiting for you to rhyme the master part.
You won't find someone faster than the pasta master.
There it is.
I said pasta master.
Pasta master.
Oh, yum. Pasta.
There's a track and we're nowhere near it.
I'm going to call out to the girls and say...
They're pretty close by.
Oh, I'm just going to say to them. Well, I'm just going to read it out. The stars will lie to mark their days.
What's that, Rue?
Well, it's a book full of maths, and then there's...
Which I have ignored.
Yeah. Well, I just think, unless it just says like time and date, I'm probably not going to understand it. Let's be real.
So
no time and date, I must admit. There's nothing in there that stands out for you for that.
So you've gone around the star and you found a book that says the stars will lie?
Lie to mark their days. Lie like is in fib?
Or lie.
Or lies in like
Is it
lay
they'll
down.
just lay down?
Placement.
Yeah, but
Can they
it's
do
personified. It's just stars will lay down. Stars will rest.
What?
Yeah, but yeah?
No, I don't know. It's a puzzle.
Can you
Master.
tell what planet is being destroyed back there?
Us. Kaylee.
Kaylee is just an island on the planet, but you've only really been on this island.
The planet that we're on. This one.
Yeah. Planet.
Oh, I've never named it. It doesn't have, there's no information in here that would name it.
Okay, guys,
I mean-
you heard him. It's your turn to shine. Come up with a fun name.
I'll quickly name it. When it's not Planet Celine Dion, okay?
We have brought you some absolutely killer names like Shashley,
Yeah,
Meatball. Actually, I think that was you.
yeah.
Oh, I meant the people.
I don't want this place to be called Shirth.
Shart. Planet Shart. Thank you.
Come on.
No, I'm vetoing it
veto.
immediately.
Boom, you're out. The planet does not yet have a name.
Okay, so I'm gathering it's this planet because the stars that I can see from this angle look like the constellations that we can see from here.
Question.
Yes.
Rue,
Yeah.
can you tell anything about when that's happening? Like, are the stars in any particular arrangement?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, there's this comet that I see in my lifetime. It's been around twice. It happens every 30 years, for example. Is there anything standing out?
That is a really good point. Yes, because I rolled a 20.
Yes, Rue, you rolled a 20.
I recognise
I've given up.
Because I am so
yeah.
knowledgeable.
because I'm so knowledgeable. I realise that there's one constellation that comes up around, I don't know, at the darkest time of year, so a winter time of year.
Yeah, okay. Look.
And we're
there's
in
not
summer, so it's so far away from this
It's not
crashing.
easy to look down at this and see specifically what time this will happen without greater knowledge than you have.
Okay. Thank you for being clear on that.
Also,
That's all right.
should I take this book with us?
Well, hold on. Maybe. I mean, I think we just got that message. Can we flick at all through the book? Is that the only thing we need to see in this book? The stars will later mark their days, or is just a whole bunch more physics? There's no like
Truckloads
name
of numbers.
written
Mostly.
inside the booklets. We know who's been researching this to talk to them. And if someone's been here doing math, shouldn't there be someone in here or going to come back in here for their work?
How many books do you own that you write your own name in a notebook? Do you write your
I
own
feel like a
name down?
physicist would probably write their name in it.
I tend to, when I journal, actually write my name if I'm journaling for that year and then forget about it by January 4th.
There is a name inside the book, and that name is Alastair Corduroy III, Master of Advanced Physics and Universal Probability Management from the University of Carterson.
Amazing. Alastair Corduroy III, Master of...
With honours in interstellar time differentials.
I'm different.
So he tries to tell.
Are you about to say he tries to tell time?
No,
Because
I was
I
like-
will come over there and smack you.
Yes, that's who wrote that book. Just that guy with lots of knowledge.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So he seems to be I think first of all, he's qualified
It would appear so.
because the University of Carterson has a good rep. I think it's an Ivy League school, isn't it?
Or one of the other plants, yes. The Tulip League.
Such a...
I wonder where he is. Why is he in
is
this
he?
room? And why would you leave all your stuff here?
Because probably just
When I
ducked out.
change rooms, I don't take everything I own with me.
So
Really?
In a guarded...
What do you do then?
I don't have that object permanence realm like the room I just left vanishes. Oh my God, it's gone.
It could.
I know it's still there.
I was going to say, like, it's in a guarded palace in an upper stairwell that no one goes in a hallway.
True.
But is he in this room?
Yeah, or is he just lingering around another
Is he
planet?
just watching us right now?
Well, Thistle, you may not be the only invisible person here, but you are.
So he's not in here.
There's no one else in here. You could
He's just left his
you
work
could
here.
figure it out if you wanted to, but I'll be honest. I don't see a reason why there's someone else in the room and who wouldn't want you to know they're here.
Sweet.
Can we look through one of the star things? See if that gives us...
Yeah, sure.
I want to roll perception and look through the tools he uses for the stars.
Telescope?
I know what he uses. I
He's
know
got a
what's going
whole
on.
bunch of different things over there that he uses, and little bits of metal, gold and brass things and everything. And how'd you go?
It is 11.
When you look through the item, I don't know what you picked up, but let's call it a little
I'm imagining like little binoculars.
binoculars.
And they're like gold and they've got all these cogs and stuff on them.
Yeah, and no matter how many press all the different levers and gears and whatever it has on it, it just stays very, very blurry, and you can't really identify anything special that you couldn't see with the naked eye.
We take them.
You need to be an expert. Yes, let's just steal them straight away.
Okay, that might come in handy. I mean, he seems to have so many things. Maybe he won't notice.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to pocket them. And it's invisible because it's on my person.
Everyone else just sees floating eye things appear. Nobody seems to look through them.
and then you see them disappear into a pocket, I imagine.
Okay, so we have gone now behind. Let's just finish our circle, our loop of the planet.
Sure, star.
We just can't tell when this is going to happen.
No.
Which is a bit of an inconvenience.
But
So is the comet.
But we've concluded...
It could be.
But we've concluded that we think this is reflective of something that's going to happen.
The future, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I rolled history, I didn't get anything.
My dice said, I don't know.
But is this a replica of what is being planned?
I don't know how you plan a comet, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I think it being perhaps a prophecy might be the best.
Yeah. Celestine might know. It might be her.
Close.
She might be the comet.
It's Celestron the comet.
I can tell you
because
never
you're
know.
saying Celestron and Celestial had a connection.
Yes.
Ooh.
And if we try and change this, what is happening in this diagram now in this room,
Yeah, nothing.
it's not going to change the future.
It notices you touching it. It's like a cool little feature it has in whatever this magical place is that it allows you to touch
Right.
things, but realistically nothing changes. It keeps reverting back to the comet hitting this planet.
Okay.
Is this an illusion that he's conjured up? Like, how have you got a little space inside your room?
I would imagine magic is involved, and you did note that when you checked out the corridors. You noted a huge amount of magic in
Upstairs,
this area.
yeah.
Maybe that's part of why they've been collecting all the magic of the area to supercharge
This.
other things, including maybe this. Oh.
Yes. Okay. All right.
But
Good point.
Are we done with this room? So,
our goal was to find Celestron and kill her, but we didn't find her, so continuing on.
As we were.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I mean, I don't know that any of those other rooms sound pleasant at all.
Yeah, no.
There's
Maybe
a
the
nice one with
birds.
birds in it.
Yeah.
Let's just check that one anyway for fun.
We walk across to the other room. Like the other rooms, you're going through the door. Like the other ones, this one, or the one you've seen so far, this one seems larger on the inside than on the outside. In fact, it seems as though you can see the sky.
Oh.
But what's strange is, in here it's a beautiful day, whereas outside it was overcast, a little bit of rain, if anything. Blue skies, soft clouds, and birds. Dozens of them swooping through the air, singing together, and as they fly, their wings leave a shape behind them, as though they are drawing in the air. But it's not pen or ink, it's a full-colour memory. So you can see them streaking across, drawing as they swoop, and behind them is a colourful memory left in the sky.
Drawing with all the colours of the wind.
That's it.
What's the memory?
Let's find out. Thistle, you see one of your memories.
Corey, you didn't.
What do you see?
You didn't. I was like, oh, you've got some story for me. No, you don't. I do.
You do.
Okay, so, all right, Thistle is seeing a memory. Sometimes, although, again, loved and adored in my community, I was too big to really be there all the time.
Yeah.
I could only kind of visit. I couldn't really sleep there as such, even though, God love them, they really, they made accommodations. They weaved big vines into like a hammock for me. So like I had a bed there, but again, I was just so worried I was going to hurt somebody. So sometimes I would wander out through the forest and I'd find a clearing and I'd just look up at the sky and I would watch these groups of these like most beautiful Draco bears flying over. And that is what I see. Just these big, like they're family, they're clearly family, they're healthy, happy, majestic, but I never got to see one up close.
As you recall this memory, you feel yourself lifting from the ground and becoming a bird yourself, swooping through the sky, and the memory that you have is painted behind you. But as you fly further, you feel the memory fade, not just from view, but from your mind. And as you land, you can choose to let that memory go or to land and keep it.
I'm going to land to keep the memory.
Okay. Rue, you look towards the sky and you see a bird swooping and you see it drawing a story behind the tail. And that quickly becomes your memory.
Yep.
What do you recall?
It's the day that I found Stella.
Oh, the dog you imprisoned?
Yes,
go
the
on.
dog I imprisoned. I found her and her mum injured outside the village and then took them in. So it's the day that I found her. And but Stella was just a pup.
You find yourself lifting from the ground and again, you're swinging around whatever bird you can imagine yourself being, drawing the story behind you. And then you feel the memory begin to fade. And if you want, you can let that memory go. Or you can land and keep it.
I'll land and keep it.
Okay. Biddy, what memory do you see?
I'm so tempted to do something really banal so that I can give it up and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because you guys didn't want to give up and see what happens. Now
You have seen what these two have experienced. You've seen them both turn into birds and land. It's
Like,
pretty
I assume-
amazing.
I assume the memory becomes the bird and stays here forever kind of thing.
It's quite possible.
Would be my guess. But then I got to come up with something that's banal. Okay.
You could obviously lose a memory that was quite painful. In fact, this might be what this space is for.
Oh,
Letting your memories...
oh, that's beautiful, Corey.
There you go.
Let's forget that we ever put people we love in prison.
They would still be there.
That's worse because we'll never go back for them.
The guilt would be gone.
But we wouldn't have to feel bad about it.
Win-win.
I'm going to do what you did, and I'm going to go with the memory attached to the imprisoned loved one. So I remember so long ago, like I was in my youth before we were married, before we had kids. My now late husband was a train conductor, and we would like go to work together. So like I, being an artist, wanting to see different places when we were young and didn't have responsibilities, I would sit on the train with him while he was doing his day of work, and would draw and paint the landscapes as we kind of went through, and we'd have a picnic on the train together, and that's the memory that comes to mind.
You can, if you wish, choose to forget that memory.
Hell to the no.
Interesting. You hear a voice, and all it says, it's the birds, really. It feels like the birds speaking to you. The bird's voice says, "The sky forgets what wings once knew."
Poetic.
What would you like to do?
I got this.
Oh, you got this.
Oh, you've got another memory to share.
Oh, no, can we do that?
I
Get more memories.
I haven't stopped you.
Oh, sometimes I think we only get one turn each. Okay, I'm writing down, because the stars will lie to mark their days. The sky forgets what wings once knew.
Yeah.
I'm seeing if this.
But do you want to see another bird fly?
Yeah.
What do you see?
Hold on, sorry.
I can see you building it, yeah.
Thank you.
I was going to say, I don't want to help you. Okay.
I don't want to help you.
I don't.
So nice.
I just want to, it's
He
your
doesn't
story.
want to lead you. He wants you to have control.
Or help.
I think what I really love about this season is that we get to craft our own backstories. Like I that's what I've been loving probably the most about playing this time.
And again, it's a different way to do it. It's doing it live.
So it's...
Instead of writing a big, long book beforehand and going, here's my backstory.
Okay, I'm just going to make it a really small memory. So I'm in the night winter, and in the night winter, there is this beautiful lake. It's absolutely stunning. When you look at it, it's like looking through crystal clear ice that has no bolts in it at all. You're just looking at this perfectly still lake that is completely enchanting and enchanted, I would imagine. And it acts like a mirror as well. You can kind of look into it, and I'm kind of leaning over, and I have a few of my fairy friends on my shoulders, a few of my sisters. They're like in my hair and in my shoulders, and I'm looking at the reflection of me and them, and I'm noticing specifically my shadow wings behind me. And even though I can notice them, in this moment, I'm content and happy and fine. I'm not sad or grieving. I've just noticed, because they're almost creating the backdrop for like the fairies that are sitting on me, kind of creating like a contrast for them. And we're just talking and playing and chit-chatting and gossiping, and like wholesome gossiping like fairies would. We're not slagging on anyone. We're just, talking about cute fairies and cool things we've seen.
I assume that's a memory you wish to keep.
I'm actually going to let it go. Doesn't mean the lake won't ever exist.
Can I tell you why you let it go?
Yes.
Across on the other side of the lake, you see someone holding someone else under the water, trying to kill them.
I witnessed a murder. So I'm going to let that go.
Memories lie. People do the same, but there is truth in every story. The young guru did not see the wings of an oversized fairy downstream where the river entered the lake. It would not have mattered. The distant thistle could do nothing now. Death was already too close. Some think of death as a being who walks between us, opening doors to other realms. Others as a companion who helps us understand the last lights we'll see. And there are those who see death as a judge of life's value. In fact, few see her as more than these things. But when last breaths are taken, she is the one who sees all. Rue's red ribbon washed downstream. It drifted by Thistle, who noted its brightness against the dull rocks that held their place as the water flowed by. And then the colour was gone.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contracts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Vitamin Water Zero Sugar has great taste, zero BS, and obviously zero sugar. For those with zero room in their calendar. Zero patience for slow walkers. Those who get 0 hours of sleep on a Saturday night. Have zero filter, zero given, and zero interest in grabbing a plain, boring water. Grab a delicious Vitamin Water Zero Sugar today.
And as you let that memory go, you find yourself empowered. Unfortunately, you have forgotten everything about that moment. But you now, in certain situations, when certain type of magic is near, and you may have noticed, as someone who's used Arcana recently, you may have noticed this area seems to have illusory magic, different from what you normally experience. When you are near that type of magic, you can turn into a small bird.
Oh.
And you get to choose which bird that is.
Wait, what do you mean? I actually get to turn to a small bird?
Yes.
In like outside the room or just in the room?
If you are near specific types of magic.
Anywhere, including outside this room.
I can turn to a fucking bird? Wow, this is huge. Oh my gosh. I'm going to turn into, there is no other choice, a variegated fairy wren.
Well, there is no other choice, no. We were all thinking right now, she'll probably take the variegated fairy wren.
Yeah, my brain went superb fairy wren, so I was very close.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I just want to Google that really quickly to make sure I'm correct about the type of fairy wren I want to be. And that's how it's spelled or said. Sorry, thank you. Very important canon stuff.
I love fairy wrens.
Now,
yeah,
I would love to offer the other two of you a turn, pun intended, bird pun, because...
Wait, what?
Oh, little terns.
Thank you. Turn is a bird.
A tern is a bird.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cute. They nest on sand. They've got little eggs. They're protected.
Never heard of them.
See, I have to
Little
understand
terns.
both meanings
They're
of the
so
word
cute.
to get the pun.
They nest on the ground
That
and
is
like
how puns
sand
work.
dunes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Little terns.
Well,
yeah.
you can't have one.
I used to call them little turds.
Because you you hear outside the room an alarm is going off now.
I just wrote a whole memory down though.
That's a shame.
Yeah, fuck. I know. And I wrote the type of bird I wanted to be.
Hoo-ha.
Just after we went, and now that I get to be a bird.
Yeah.
As I said, can't be a turn. You can definitely hear the alarms are going off outside the room. People are running all over the place.
Is it the same as the hoo-ha alarm? Or is
It is another hoo-ha alarm.
Yeah, okay.
Is that because of us, or is it just because of
Hard to know from inside this room.
other hoo-has going on? If we leave the room, are we not birds?
That is correct. Unless
We have to be
unless
around
you
this
choose,
magic.
Unless you choose to be a bird and you are
Thistle.
If you're thistle, you can do bird stuff.
But don't you have to be around the magic?
Yes.
There's lots of magic around us at the moment, so potentially she still could. We just don't know yet.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
So do we have to get out of here because the alarms are going?
I guess you could stay
Can
in
we
the one
not
place.
all turn into birds as well?
No.
No, you're running out of time. Someone can be at this door at any moment.
Just to clarify, when we came up the stairs and we came into this hallway, was there another hallway going the other way or just this up the top?
No, just up the
I
top.
say duck into another room, but leave this door open to lead them in that way.
Oh, I like that.
That's
good. Better than my plan. My plan was to duck behind the red couch. So thank you for having a plan.
Just holding the portrait up in front of your face. I am part of the portrait.
That's right.
They added the legs.
I'm just holding a single tulip.
That's so good.
All right, that sounds great. So we leave this door open. Which room do you want to go in? Back in the one we know, or do you want to go into growly or music?
Music.
Music.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for not saying growly.
Thank you. I fucking can't cop that.
You can hear people coming up the stairs, but you move away quickly and barge through a door, and I assume you shut it behind you, but it opens into an immense theatre. Rows and rows of seats looking down onto a stage with an elaborate set. Biddy, you see your home, a place of great comfort, a small hut that seems to be cut in half so that the audience can see in.
Oh.
You see your old rocking chair lilting backward and forth as though you were still in it. Outside the little window in the corner, there are children, halfling children, wearing hats with strands of fake but tall grass weaved into them, and those children rock backward and forth to create the illusion that the grass is waving in a whispering wind. And for a moment you feel sadness for the place you left behind, but the music swells and you feel as content as if it were a lazy afternoon, with a stew bubbling, fire crackling, and a friendly knock on the door. Who is visiting you and why are they here? Now, before you tell me, give me a wisdom saving throw with your modifier, please.
Okay. Wisdom saving. Yeah.
So cool.
I like this idea of the cross section of my home. How's a 7 + 2?
Okay, I know what happens, but you may continue. Who is knocking at the door?
Oh, I'd stopped thinking about that when I was rolling.
And why are they here?
Great question. It's one of my neighbours. Maud is what I'm going to call her. She doesn't always like that I call her Maud. Who is coming by for a cup of tea and to collect the painting that I've done of her latest grandchild.
Oh, that's very nice. As you see this story happening on the stage, Biddy, you hear the words, "The tune is false," in your mind. Rue, you don't see what Biddy sees when you walk into the room. You see a forest of trees on the stage, but painted in darker colours so as to create the idea that the forest goes well back beyond the stage. You know that sort of thing where they step the colours back? Yeah. And in the middle there is a mighty tree trunk, far bigger than the others, that rises beyond where the stage allows you to see, but you can see its branches and hanging from, dangling from ropes attached to those trees, you see the shadowy figures of 6 women, all elves, forest elves like you, and you recognise these people as the Sin Eaters. They are living forgivers of sins. And on the stage there is a man, and you recognise him. Who is he? And do you know why he's here? Now, before you tell me, give me a wisdom saving throw with your modifier, please.
Oh, fuck off. 20. I've got heaps today.
You have.
Why was that a fuck off though? That sounds
I know.
great.
I can't believe I keep
She's
rolling
impressed
them.
by herself. I can't believe either.
Yeah, and 19s. 19s
You
and 20s.
have rolled well. But can you
plus
tell me...
1, so 21. So.
Okay, thank you. Ooh. That was a DC 20 to beat that one, by the way.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
that was a tough one.
Well done.
So who is he? And do we know why he's here?
At the Sin Eaters.
Yeah. Now, the Sin Eaters work as if you tell them the sin, they remove your guilt of the sin.
These are cool.
They remove your guilt. So not the actual sin, but
they take your guilt.
Okay.
It is like a forgiving tree. It is about forgiveness, but they don't remove the memory by any means. They remove your guilt and perhaps make you more capable of being a functional person again if the guilt controlled you. Who is this person?
I can't even think of names.
That was what stumped me the longest.
Like genuine exes of mine. I'm like, that'll do.
It's a fantasy world. You can call them anything you want. You're called Rue.
Yeah, that's true. I see Cha.
Who's Cha?
Who was an ex of mine from Hummingwood.
Hummington?
It's amazing.
It just keeps happening.
Hummingwood. And
the Hummingwoods, yes.
Him and I ended on a really bad note. So I was older and living out of home, so I wasn't at home. I was just on my own. But he tried to come in and resolve the conflict that we had in our relationship, and it didn't go out very well. Yeah. So I can see him.
He's in front of the Sin Eaters, and he's trying to get them to take this sin, and they reject him.
Oh, yeah, because he's a dirty dog.
Cha sat next to the water's edge. He wiped mud and blood from Stella's face. In a confused haze, he did the same for himself. The tears he hadn't noticed smeared the dirt further, and the blood stayed on his hands. He had never killed someone before, but he wished he'd been faster. So slow. And now this empty vessel floated, face down in the shallows. Too late, though. Its leg, bloodied from Stella's bite, rocked against a mostly submerged log. He wanted its cooling flesh gone for what it had done, and in a moment that cursed him, he pushed the body into the river's strongest flow, and it drifted towards the other, the one he had failed, because he was too slow. He watched both bodies fade into the water as his eyes locked with the creature resting on the rocky shoreline where the river ended and the lake began. The creature's wings were unfurled, but they closed quickly when their eyes met. She scurried back into the trees, yet they provided no protection from the murders she had just seen. And Death saw the wings as they closed and sighed, for she knew what such a gift meant. Death moved with the water now, latching onto the sinking red ribbon with an unseen hand. It spoke words that few understood, and they threaded into the flowing fabric. Again she drifted, letting the current draw her near the bodies. One she shunted aside and watched as its soul begged, and one she pulled near, tying the red ribbon back into its flowing hair. The body shook for breath, and Death held her above that which kept her from it, and the young Rue lived again. You hear the Sin Eaters themselves, actually all 6 of these women who are hanging from this tree, refusing to absorb that sin from this man. And the voice they all say together, but still it plays.
But still it plays.
Thistle. Your stage is a combination of magical fog machines blasting smoke and illusory lights creating a sense that you're in a place of fairies. And as though to clarify that, the halfling children in colourful clothes and wearing wings, skipping and dancing through the smoke and creating paths of clear air, swiftly replaced by swirls of cloud. In the centre of the stage there is a giant music box, and the children run to turn the handle. Some open the lid, and as the music plays, you see you, or at least someone who looks like you, being raised from the box by wires with 2 beautiful and huge wings that open and stretch out across the stage, shimmering as they wave. The halfling children all rise up as well and fly out across the orchestra pit and where the audience would be sitting. And then the music darkens. The light follows and your wings are torn loose, and the 3 parts of you fall to the stage. Now before I continue, Thistle, can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please, with your modifier?
Nat 20 plus 2.
Fucking hell. It's just 2 in a row.
You've always got me, Corey.
Please, have Alana.
Thistle, a face forms in the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Describe who we see.
Okay. In the smoke, I see a face of a man, and he is, imagine, like he's almost like a caricature, kind of balding with a long nose that kind of like goes really long and then kind of hooks up a little bit, then comes back. And then he has almost like these tiny spectacles that sit over his nose, and a really creepy, like almost too wide for his face grin. And at the top of his shoulders, you can kind of see, I guess just a face, but let's just imagine you get kind of like a bust.
Yes,
you can see that he's very well dressed. He's almost got like if 3-piece suit's a thing, he's got a 7-piece suit. Like he is...
2 vests.
He's good old 2 vests.
Yeah.
He has, is very well tailored. On his glasses, not only are his glasses really small, it's almost too like there's binoculars, like those collapsible binoculars that if you put them on, imagine like what a surgeon would use in surgery. They don't use that, but or like doing it at the dentist, so it can like zoom in on things.
Oh, eerie.
Yeah.
Before she was a fairy, she was a child. That's not the normal path to the Fae, but Thistle despised normal. In her room, she quietly played, turning the handle of a tiny music box, its edges gilded in gold, as it began to sing in staccato notes. The spinning dancer inside turned in a frozen pose on a solitary stage, but behind her, a mirror showed the face of the only member of the audience. Thistle's crooked smile filled the reflection as the magic of the music box began to tell its tale, and a flurry of shadowy wings emerged from the dancer's back. She imagined the crowd's roar of approval, and well-dressed members of the audience now filled the edges of the tiny box and leered dreamily at the stage. They all looked on, staring at the display as she spun. One did not. One looked back then, towards the child, his top hat covering the skin of his head. His lorgnette, the glasses he had designed for himself, perched on a long nose. It wasn't a smile then, but it was now.
The curtain falls and the crowd rises and cheers and roars, and then everything goes dark.
At Starbucks, we've more than doubled parental leave for full and part-time baristas, giving them up to 18 weeks of paid time off, so they can be there for early bedtimes, late nights, first laughs, and spend more time with the best company they know. At Starbucks, benefits like parental leave are just the start. Learn more about Starbucks industry-leading benefits at starbucks.com/partners.
If you thought goldenly breaded McDonald's chicken couldn't get more golden, think Golder, because new sweet and smoky special edition gold sauce is here. Made for your chicken favorites. At participating McDonald's for a limited time.
Disney Plus wants to know, are you ready? For Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts, The New Avengers, now streaming on Disney Plus.
Let's do this.
One of the best Marvel movies of all time is now streaming on Disney Plus.
Hey, you weren't listening to me.
I said Thunderbolts, The New Avengers is now streaming on Disney Plus.
Meet the New Avengers.
That's cool name. Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts, The New Avengers, rated PG-13, now streaming on, you guessed it, Disney Plus.
What would you like to do next?
Oh, she doesn't get a voice saying something?
No.
Oh.
What did you have?
The tune is false in your mind, and you got, but still it plays.
The tune is false in your mind.
I want another memory.
And we know it's a puzzle.
Yes.
So, come on, Puzzle Master.
Fuck.
We also have the other ones. The stars will lie to mark their days. The sky forgets what wings once knew. The tune is false, but still it plays.
Okay.
And there's still the music room to go.
The monster growly room.
Oh no, we're in the music room, sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming...
Just the monster room to go.
Yeah. But also we were hiding in this room because people were coming up the stairs.
Oh yeah, what's happening with them?
Good question.
Don't know.
They're outside the room, I suppose. Or whether that's outside the room or down the stairs or what, I don't know, but the alarms were going off. You can still hear them a little bit.
I'm assuming whatever clue is in the monster room ends in an O's rhyme?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Hey,
I know, Puzzle Master, what do you reckon?
I don't know. Puzzle Master is locked in.
Oh, yeah, you're like scribbling notes over there like crazy.
I'm just writing them all on the same page so I can read them together.
Do you want them in the order of the doors?
Well, I don't know if that's going to help because if we went to
the
separate
order
doors,
the order that the doors are in the space.
I don't know if it'll. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh, yeah.
All right. But I should run some recon to see where everyone is because I'm invisible at the very least.
Still invisible, yeah.
Haven't cast a spell.
But they'll see the door open if we open the door.
No, they're probably going to open the door to check eventually, aren't they?
Maybe you can just stand here and wait. Things could slowly die down. I don't know. But yeah, they're probably going to check doors if they're looking through, if that's what they're doing. They wouldn't check some of the doors and ignore the others.
Yeah.
It's a risk you might have to take.
Yeah, I'm going to... Can I roll perception to listen for anything?
Sure.
Like, just if I can hear.
Or can we like look through if there's a keyhole or
No keyhole.
underneath?
7.
You can hear the roars from the monster room across the corridor.
Corridor feels...
Corridor sounds good.
Yeah.
You can hear the roars of the monsters coming from the other room you haven't looked at.
So, which means they've probably gone in there.
Maybe.
Oh, that's just what's closest.
I think I'm going to have to crack the door open a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
You crack the door open just slightly, makes a little creak.
And have a little peek.
Can't see anybody from that angle, but it just happens to be the angle that's looking towards the chair and the portrait and the tulips and the book and the pen for writing in the book.
Should we write in the book?
Oh, sorry, I was listing everything and the table. I forgot the table. I keep forgetting the
Side
table.
table.
The side table's the important part.
True.
But you can't see down the other hallway as effective what I was trying to tell you, really.
Yeah, right.
But it doesn't sound like there's anybody there.
I'm going to open the door a little bit wider.
Poke your head around.
Yep.
The hallway is empty.
Oh.
Should we go into the monster room?
Let's go
then?
into the monster room.
Yeah, let's do it.
You dash across to the other door and in you go. Now as this door creaks open, an almighty roar pushes through you. You can feel its power and energy, its deep bass echoing through every part of you. But you see no creature. All you see is a dome of white tiles and a floor of the same. Can you guys describe what order you're standing in, please, when you came into the room?
I assume I went first because I was kind of on the lookout. So I told everyone like all clear and then we just ran.
Yeah, I'll go behind you.
Then last.
Okay. You hear a series of horrid roars and screeches from every corner of the room. You hear monstrous steps, tapping insect toes, wings flapping, low growls, frightening whispers, fire from a dragon, and a dark breathing. And then, Rue, you feel something horribly sharp stabbed right through you. You take, 6 points of damage. Hit points damage, please. And then the room is silent again.
That sucked.
Now you hear an echoing roar. Smaller wings flapping, dog-like yapping, horrifying whispers, more fire from a dragon.
I curl up in the fetal position.
And dark breathing.
Duck.
Biddy curls up into the fetal position.
But sit upright.
Is there any,
not on the ground?
Is there light in this room? We can just hear.
Lots of light. It's very bright. And then, Rue, a sharp pain again.
Okay, I'm going to run. I'm going to start moving.
You just took another 5 points of damage. Where would you like to go?
I'm going to roll perception, see what I can see around me. 13 plus 3, 16.
It's very white. White tiles.
Just white.
In a dome shape around you, a floor of white.
Are we each in different squares? Like, is it a tiled floor is what I'm imagining? Are we in different tiled sections?
No, they're small tiles, so very hard to be just in one.
So when you say a dome, I'm trying to visualize this.
Yeah.
A white.
A dome over your head, a white floor, half an egg.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ta. Half an egg, that really helps out.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to move to I'm just going to run to the other side of the room.
Okay. Everyone else?
Oh, I'm in my little ball, watching to see what happens next.
You all hear a long hiss, a distant screech, running steps, stone dragging along the ground, and dark breathing. And then, Rue, you feel a sharp pain stabbing you again.
What the fuck? Why me?
Oh, fuck me. It's another 6.
I really thought if you moved, it wouldn't
Same. Fuck, I don't know. I think I need to get out of the room.
Get out.
You try to leave?
Oh, I don't like the use of the word try.
The door is locked.
Fuck.
All right.
Don't roll that thing again.
Locked door. Locked door.
But still it plays. The tune is false in your mind. The stars will lie to make their days. Is this real? Are you sure I'm losing hit points?
You are definitely losing hit
Are you
points.
sure I'm losing hit points?
That's
Sky,
sure.
are you sure I'm losing hit points? I don't know. Can I see what's stabbing me?
No, but you definitely feel it.
How?
Something very thin and sharp.
I'm so stressed.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. We
Locked
can't
door,
see
can't
anything.
go back. There's different animal sounds each time. I know that much. I know there's always the breath at the end.
The breathing,
heavy
the dark
breathing.
breathing.
You hear an echoing growl, a distant gurgle, monstrous steps,
Scared.
skittering feet and dark breathing. And then, Rue,
I'm going to turn around.
okay,
I feel like if I can hear it, I've got stabbed in the back twice now.
three times.
3 times.
Always in the back.
Yeah. So I'm just going to turn around to where the noise is coming from.
Get stabbed in the front.
No, I'm going to get my bow and arrow out and I'm just going to shoot. But I'm not. I feel like this thing might be invisible like thistle. So I'm going to get some fire on my arrow
Oh, God.
and light it up.
Let's just hope you don't hit thistle. Roll me a d20. Add your attack roll to it. How'd you go?
I never once thought invisible. I was just like, not there.
13.
13 total.
Yep.
You look so disappointed.
I am. Because I've got 5 hit points.
Yeah, if I roll again, I've rolled very high here.
Yeah, I'm going to die.
Your arrow launches from your bow and it suddenly stops in the air. In the middle of nowhere. Now, how much damage do you do with one arrow or with that attack?
1d8 plus 3.
Give me a roll.
8 points of damage.
I thought it was 8 plus the 3. Okay. But 8 is indeed enough.
To kill it.
You said it was a fire arrow. You see this fire suddenly burning through something, and it's a number of creatures changing size and shape. The flame in front of you becomes a dragon, then shrinks back down to a gargoyle, changes again into a ghoul before something falls to the ground.
And it screams the last line of the clue.
It could. It doesn't.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be handy? But it does fall to the ground. You see something burning and burning, but you can't really make out what it is because it still has that look of invisibility to it until there is nothing left but a tail, a little tail from a monster which is covered in blood because that's what's been stabbing you.
Oh.
And has a little ring attached to the tail.
I'm going to take the ring off the tail.
Okay. You have the ring in your hand.
I'm going to roll Arcana.
Sure.
See if I know anything. Or history, maybe. Do I know anything about this ring?
What did you
13
roll?
plus 3.
What did you roll, though? Arcana?
Yeah.
There is
Arcana.
no magic attached to this ring, but upon investigation, there are definitely words inscribed inside.
What does it say?
The beast becomes the tail we view. We don't always see the tail as it unravels. We may sense the danger as the wide-eyed children of Biddy find themselves in a place where trust seems lost. We may breathe a sigh of relief as a loved one walks back from death's door. We may feel the hairs rise on our skin when it seems as though darkness is far too close to child. But these interwoven strings do not weave themselves. What fingers toil when tale is told?
It's been a really intense episode.
was-
somehow.
yeah.
Just a reminder, I will kill someone this
I know.
this
It's not
season.
about
It's
the
quite
death, it's
possible.
more
I
the-
not will kill someone, but I will do it
That
if it
is
comes
your
up.
goal. You
That's
have a
not my
checklist and
goal.
you're
17 points of damage then.
Yes,
Fuck you.
that's for giving me the bird. No.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Do we need to figure this puzzle out?
Puzzle master!
No one does it better.
She knows how to solve the puzzle.
All right. There are rhyming words, Alana.
Yeah, but not the. I thought there was going to be a. Because what was the bird one?
The stars will
Lie.
The stars will lie to make their days, but
Mark
still
their
it
days.
mark their days. But still it plays. The tune is false in your mind.
The tune is false in your mind, but still plays is together. That was from the one room.
The sky forgets what wings once knew. The beast becomes the tail we view.
Oh, I was right about the rhyming. Okay, cool.
The rhyming is
new view plays days. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that. I don't know what it means though. But I do appreciate that it's got that beautiful rhyming scheme. So if we do it in the order of the doors.
Beautiful rhyming scheme.
Rhyming
A-A-B-B.
couplets. Yeah. Rhyming couplets. So the sky forgets what wings once knew. The beast becomes the tail we view. The tune is false in your mind, but still it plays. The stars will lie to mark their days. That's if it
sounds really nice.
Goes in that order.
It doesn't say in your mind, but anyway.
I thought it didn't say in your mind, and I'm like, I think maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, what was the end of that
all
one?
it is the tune is false.
Oh.
Only the tune is false.
Seems to be about lies.
Deception.
We're already sus on Queenie. Is this all confirming that Queenie is...
Could be.
Playing two roles?
Yep.
So it's all about like deception and exploitation and being fed lies.
False sense of freedom and distracting in order to do other things.
And this idea of like...
What are you going to do with this puzzle?
Solve the shit out of it.
What if we write it down in the book?
Oh,
Yes.
Is that right? No?
Yeah.
Try.
There's a book and pen at the end. Let's write it down.
On the table outside. There's a book and a pen there. What if we write it down in the order we think it is? Maybe it is a door and we just need to unlock it with the puzzle.
And at least then we have it written down in a book.
Yeah.
True. It's true. What, are we heading back down to the hall to look at the book?
Yeah. So we'll head out of here. We'll go back down there and I'll start writing it in the book.
The book, when you open it up, is mostly just blank pages. It does have 2 entries, or it's like a guest book where you can write down who visits, but it doesn't have any visitors, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you pick that up from next to the tulips on the side table, next to the red velvet seat near the portrait.
Yeah.
The 2 entries in the book are somebody called AA Cloud Watcher and somebody else called BB Melody Sunshine. What a lovely name, Melody Sunshine. Although the melody is in quotes.
Just the melody?
Yeah, as if they're known just by the name Melody.
But AA Cloud Watcher doesn't have any quotation marks.
No.
No, cool.
AABB. So what we just need to do is go...
New view plays days?
So it could just be the sky forgets what wings once knew. The
beast becomes the tail we view.
Mm-hmm. The tune is false, but still it plays. The stars will lie to mark their days.
And you write this in the book.
Yeah.
You hear a click in the wall and the portrait leans open slightly, just enough to let sound emanate from the room. Would like to point out that the tulips were available to talk to.
Oh, but you kept fucking harping on about it. It's like, why does he say tulip so many times? I get it. A tulip is a flower. We have the book.
I can have a robust conversation with.
We could. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad we spent so much time figuring it out.
No
Hey,
tulips.
We figured this out, girls.
I was stoked that I knew there was going to be a rhyming scheme.
Yeah. Perfect.
Wish we'd looked at the book earlier so I could have that confirmed, but whatever.
You do hear something coming from behind the portrait, and it definitely leads somewhere else.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Tessa from Louisiana, and I play Celestron the Conjurer.
And I'm Devin from Dallas, Georgia in the United States. And I play Alistair Corderay III, Master of Advanced Physics and Universal Probability Management from the University of Cardisson with honors in interstellar time differentials. But nobody seems to care about that, do they?
Okay, so let me get this straight. 2 years ago, we started telling everybody that a comet was going to smash into Kaylee and the rest of the planet and kill everyone.
Yes.
And everyone rightfully panicked.
Yes.
And we told them that only we could stop it if we had all the magic.
Yes.
Which they gave us.
Yes.
But we knew the comet wasn't going to hit anything.
Yes.
So we told them we fixed it.
Yes.
But...
now it's going to hit us after all.
Right.
Because it changed direction.
Right.
All by itself.
Right.
And now we're all going to die.
Right.
Because we don't know how to stop it.
Right.
And you're going to blame me, aren't you?
Yes.
Right.
Very well done.
And that's where we end this episode.
Rightfully so. Very good.
Great.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
You really do write a good story. Like,
That was a fun
I'm so
one.
invested.
I was surprised you guys got there the way you got there.
How did you get
That's
there?
what I like about it. How are you going to get there?
That's good.
You needed a puzzle. Mata!
Solve the puzzle.
Don't worry
Wow.
about them. I'm sure they'll be fine. It's just a sudden ending. It happens all the time. So maybe there's danger or just a clever line. But don't worry about them. I'm sure they'll be fine. Right?
You've been listening to the Girls Who Don't D&D podcast. If you're enjoying them but wish you could immerse yourself further without the ads, join our Patreon where you can do exactly that at the lowest possible tier. It's super cheap and the episodes come out earlier. You can also enjoy our sister show, The Void, on Patreon too. You can meet the girls and their many shows and have access to all sorts of things to help you run your own game. The best way to stay connected to what's going on is by following us on Instagram, Facebook, or joining our Discord, all of which are linked in our episode notes. If you'd like to be one of the voices on our show, you can find test scripts on our website, www.girlswhodon'tdnd.com, or take a shot at our monthly scripts that are also released on Patreon.
You've been listening to a Legend of Loot production.